letting go. Two words that sound simple, but feel like trying to lift a car with your bare hands. Why? Because holding on to things, people, relationships, grudges, outdated dreams, is comforting. It's what we know. But what if I told you that letting go could actually be the secret to a happier, more fulfilling life? Welcome to Emotional Detox 101, where we're diving deep into why releasing what no longer serves us is the ultimate power move. So, let's start with a little story. Imagine spending 12 years with someone who just won't commit. You keep hoping, waiting, holding on. That was Jill. She was 41, living in Chicago, with a great job, a great dog, and a boyfriend named Hector. And while life looked pretty good on paper, there was just one tiny problem. Hector was the king of not yet. Whenever Jill brought up moving in together, getting married, or even talking about the future, Hector would say, "Not yet." It became his mantra. And Jill? Well, she kept chasing that ever-elusive someday. Until one day, when Hector didn't show up for a meeting to look at an apartment that could have been their next step forward together. After waiting for hours and then hearing another, "Sorry, can't make it," Jill finally snapped. She realized she'd spent over a decade chasing someone who wasn't ready to be caught. That's when she made the hardest, yet most empowering decision of her life: to let go. Let go of Hector. Let go of the dream of a life together. Let go of the fear of being alone. And yeah, it was painful. There were tears. Lots of them. There were endless pizzas, sappy breakup songs, and way too many what-if scenarios playing in her mind. But as the fog of grief started to clear, Jill began to see the gift in her decision. Freedom. Suddenly, her world wasn't revolving around someone else's not yet. It was revolving around her. She left her job, moved to a new city, and started fresh. And guess what? Within a year, she met Dan, the man who would later become her husband. Oh, and spoiler alert, he showed up on time for their first date. That's the thing about letting go. When you release what's weighing you down, you make room for what lifts you up. Jill's journey isn't just a story. It's a blueprint for anyone feeling stuck, trapped, or weighed down by life's almosts. So how do we do it? How do we detox from all that emotional clutter? Jill gives us 5 powerful steps. Step 1. Stop taking things personally. Not everything people do is about you. Hector's inability to commit? That was his stuff, not Jill's. Think about it. How much mental energy do you waste wondering why someone didn't text back, or why they acted a certain way? 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you. Let it go. Step 2. Ignore other people's opinions. Jill's mom once said Dan was handsome, just like Ted Bundy. Yikes! But Jill didn't let her mom's fears dictate her choices. Remember, you're the one living your life, not them. So who cares if they don't get it? Step 3. Be your authentic self. Jill describes herself as big. Big personality, big energy, big dreams. And guess what? Some people loved it. Some people ran for the hills. Either way, Jill stopped trying to shrink herself to fit into other people's comfort zones. If you're too much for them, they can go find less. Step 4. Drop the perfectionism. Jill once got a letter from a teenage girl who was being criticized by her boyfriend for not being perfect. Jill's advice? Dump him. Perfectionism is a toxic lie. It keeps you chasing an impossible standard while ignoring what really matters. Being kind, being happy, being you. Step 5. And this is the big one. Let go of not yet. Jill waited 12 years for Hector to be ready, and he never was. Waiting for the perfect time, the perfect person, the perfect moment? It's a trap. The only perfect time is now. If something isn't working, let it go. Make space for what is. Jill's story is a reminder that letting go isn't giving up. It's setting yourself free. Free to explore new paths, new possibilities, and new versions of yourself that you didn't even know were possible. So, what's one thing you need to let go of? A relationship? A belief? A fear? Whatever it is, do it for you. You never know what, or who, might be waiting on the other side. If you found this video meaningful and interesting, drop a comment below and share your experience. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find this content useful. And as always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.